First, let us meet the uchi komi, the leg placement that we'll be using today for Seoe. And it's the exact same leg placement for another throw, which is Taoshi. So I'll just clear the hand so you'll be able to see. I step, a little step. This is the pivot leg. Okay, it will just turn around, it's the axis. And I turn around. And now I put the leg that was the pivot in front of the opponent to trip him. So, 1, 2. Now when I trip in Taoshi, even though this is not the subject of this lesson, there are at least 2 things I want to remember. First, let this leg be pretty close to this knee, to the opponent's knee, because sometimes I can do this, and by straightening the leg, I can sweep the leg and help myself throw him. The other thing is this hand. This hand has to push hard the ribs. Don't let the elbow hang in the air. If the elbow hangs in the air, the whole power of the rotation will be lost to the air. If the opponent is very high, I can pass my power, okay, to the opponent's body by doing this straight hand. So it's either elbow in the opponent's ribs or straight hand. And again, the uchi komi, the entrance and the getting out of Taoshi. Rotate, put the leg. Again. Let's turn around. When you get the hang of it, you can do it more and more quickly. But don't do any shortcuts here. First of all, learn to do it correctly. 1, 2. And when I want to throw him, easy does it, okay? Because we are not working now on the uke. So just entering, getting out. Let's work it out. Let's use the same uchi komi for this. So this is a Seoe. Last time we've seen this with a traditional Seoe uchi komi, getting both legs in. The problem is that if I do this, I don't have any control. I get in and I throw him in an eye arc. So it's less suitable for randori situations where I want to keep my opponent safe. So the Taoshi uchi komi, this one, allows me better control when throwing the enemy. Sorry, the opponent. Even though Avinoam is an enemy. Okay, so I get in, lock the elbow. So it's illegal in competition. And now I've got an arm lock. Again, be careful, it's a dangerous arm lock for the elbow, okay? And from here, I can break if it's a street situation, or I can roll because I control more than lifting him up. I can roll him from the side. So I let him do a step and roll. And I do the zanshin, which is either looking or pointing with the hand. So this is important. Opponent fell, I'm in zanshin. And again, 1, 2. Locate the elbow and hold it. Because here, you want the elbow to be on the shoulder. So the hand is like this. Okay? So the elbow is locked now. It cannot bend. So this is wrong. This is good. Okay, now I break. And now I put him on my arm. And I turn my body. And I have one step to zanshin. Now, the whole thing should be accompanied by doing hundreds of this. And every 5, roll the opponent. And zanshin. So let's introduce a drill that connects an arm lock, which is the Seoe, and a throw, that is the Osoto gake. Several small things. When I do the throw, almost always I have a pressure with the elbow to the neck. Almost always. Almost always, never like in judo. In judo it is more precise. Here it's less precise because of this, because I put a lot of, and I hit. So this is the first thing, the elbow here. So I don't hold like this, but like this. Near shoulder. Then the hands. When I get into Seoe, the hands are like this. If the opponent resists or tries to square in with me, I just change the place of the hands. Instead of this hand comes this hand. And the hand that grabbed the wrist grabs the shoulder and applies pressure with the elbow. And I have a Osoto gake. Now I can throw him very efficiently, but let's make it a drill and see what happens if he resists. So, like this, and he just squares. And I change and do an Osoto gake, and he steps back. Osoto gake, he steps back. Now here I'm in front. I can do many things, but I'm just interested in the uchi komi. First, be accurate. 1, change hands. 2. Then when you have accuracy of legs and hands, get nagare, flow. Of course it necessitates a good uke, because someone who is not good will fall, okay, when you do a precise arm lock.